Great day, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hollywood Style, where distinction and fortune impact not many names sparkle as splendidly as the famous Howdy Barry, has a profession that has risen above many years and honors that have established her status as a realistic legend. Barry's process isn't simply a story of progress, yet an account of sheer victory past the cinema. The interest develops as we dig into the features of her lavish way of life, from the supercharged pool stopped in her carport to the palatial dwelling place she calls home. Every one of the subtleties you really want are here in this video. We should make a plunge now, hey! Barry, with a total assets of $90 million, is a striking American entertainer and previous style model. Furthermore, Belle of the Ball's excursion into the spotlight started in the realm of display, where she accomplished achievements such as being Miss High School All-American in 1985, Miss Ohio in 1986, and the principal African-American contender in the Miss World event subsequent to wandering into the domains of demonstrating and acting in Chicago and later New York. Barry transformed TV, with jobs in series like Living Dolls, Men, An Alternate World, and Knots Landing, changing consistently to the big screen. She earned respect for her presentation in Spike Remains, Wilderness Fever, cementing her perseverance through presence in film and TV, from her initial jobs in films like The Last Boy Trooper and Boomerang to her strong exhibitions in widely praised films, for example, Beast's Ball, and presenting Dorothy Dandridge. Barry's ability has shown splendidly. One of her critical accomplishments is the large piece of the X-Men establishment, where she depicted the notable person Storm. Her flexible acting abilities have procured her various honors, including different NAACP pictures. The Screen Entertainers Society grants a Brilliant Globe, an Emmy, and an Oscar. These distinctions mirror the business's acknowledgement of Barry's extraordinary ability and devotion to her art, notwithstanding her true life achievement. Barry has, as of late, graced the screen in films like John Wick, Part 3, Parabellum, Wounded Moonfall, and Mothership. These activities grandstand her, and she proceeded with the obligation to convey enamoring exhibitions across various classes. Anyway, Barry's process hasn't been without its portion of difficulties, both on and off the screen. Her own life has periodically stood out as truly newsworthy, adding a layer of intricacy to her public picture, notwithstanding confronting individual battles. Barry remains a versatile and persuasive figure in the diversion world. Maria Hale Barry, known as Halle Barry, entered the world on August 14, 1966, in Cleveland, Ohio. At the age of 5, her most memorable name was formally different from her, enlivened by a neighborhood retail chain named Hello's Retail Chain. Right off the bat, in her everyday routine, her folks isolated her, driving her to experience exclusively with her mom. From the age of 4 forward, in the mid-1980s, she wandered into the universe of excellence exhibitions. Her assurance and appeal drove her to triumphs in Miss High School, All-American, and Miss Ohio USA in 1985. The next year, she got the second situation in the Miss USA Excellence Show and secured the best position in the Miss USA World Magnificence Exhibition in 1986. Progressing from demonstrating to acting in 1989 denoted a critical and defining moment in Hal's profession. She made her TV debut with a job in the ABC sitcom Living Dolls, highlighting 12 episodes. The year 1991 saw her leap forward into the entertainment world with a job in Spike Lee's Wilderness Fever. This prepared her for various film and TV open doors, hardening her status as one of the most noticeable stars by the mid-1990s. In 1996, Halle Barry accomplished a significant achievement by procuring a significant $1 million check for her job in Leader Choice. The year 2000 denoted one more huge section in her profession as she assumed the job of Tempest in the X-Men film establishment, showing up in a sum of 4 X-Men motion pictures. Dear crowd, are you curious about how much cash she acquires in her jobs? We will convey it now. Howdy was at first offered a vocation high of $2 million to star in Swordfish, Inverse Hugh Jackman, and John Travolta. The captivating story goes that she at first consented to a topless scene, yet later faltered. Warner's siblings, reluctant to think twice about the film's vision, purportedly expanded her compensation by $500,000 to guarantee the consummation of the scene, hoisting her all-out profit to $2,500,000 anyway. Barry's obligation to her art isn't exclusively characterized by financial additions. In a striking new development, she acknowledged a fundamentally more modest check of $600,000 for her part in Beast's Ball. This choice ended up being a defining moment in her profession as she proceeded to win the foundation grant for Best Entertainer in 2001, displaying her commitment to jobs that reverberate on a significant level. The resulting years saw Barry directing significant checks for her prominent jobs. In 2002, she procured $4 million for her appearance in the James Bond movie, Kick the Bucket. One more day the next year, her part in Gotha got a check of $6 million, highlighting her steady presence in high-profile events and extending the zenith of Barry's monetary achievement came in 2004 when she got her biggest single vocation check, a faltering $14 million. Identical to $19 million in the present dollars, for featuring in the rebooted Catwoman. This obvious achievement in her profession cements her as one of the most generously compensated entertainers universally. During the 2000s, starting there onwards, Barry kept on directing significant checks, reliably procuring between $12 million for every significant movie job. Her monetary accomplishments reflect her status as a force to be reckoned with in the movie business, showing both her business allure and the business's acknowledgement of her ability. Barry's wonderful excursion in media outlets is decorated with a huge number of lofty honors and earth-shattering accomplishments. Remarkably, her depiction of Dorothy Dandridge in Presenting Dorothy Dandridge earned her basic praise and a trifecta of honors: an Emmy, a Brilliant Globe, and a Droop Grant, this undeniable a critical second in Barry's vocation, displaying her capacity to carry profundity and genuineness to her characters. The zenith of Barry's acknowledgement accompanied her featuring job in Beast's Ball, an exhibition that procured her the most noteworthy distinction in the entertainment world, a foundation grant for Best Entertainer. This memorable success in 2002 made Halle Berry the primary African-American entertainer to get an Oscar in the Best Entertainer classification, breaking hindrances and motivating ages to come. Her heavenly execution likewise acquired her a designation for a BAFTA grant in 2001, further setting her worldwide recognition and proceeding with her prosperity. Barry's job in the 2011 film, Frankie and Alice, added to her assortment of praises. She got the NAACP Picture Grant for Extraordinary Entertainer in a movie and the Crystal Grant for Execution in a component film, displaying her reliable greatness in the depiction of different and testing characters. Past her acting ability, Barry's impact stretches out into the domain of supports. In 1996, she inked her most memorable arrangement with Revlon, a critical achievement in her profession. Her organization with the restorative monster went on with a re-establishment in 2004. Anyway, it was after her weighty foundation grant win that Barry utilized her prosperity, requesting an expansion in her yearly compensation from $3 million to $5 million from Revlon. Today, it is assessed that she procures above and beyond $10 million every year from her relationship with Revlon. Alone with all the achievement she has accomplished, it ought to shock no one that she carries on with an extremely extravagant life manner. In Malibu in 2004, she made a critical speculation by buying a property for $8,500, a choice that has likely added to her developing total assets almost 20 years after the fact that the home, spanning 5,000 square feet, is a demonstration of plushness and smart planning. The 4 rooms, each outfit Ted with its own gallery, offer an all-encompassing perspective on the sea, with the entertainer's room becoming the dominant focal point. The extensive format incorporates 5 washrooms, guaranteeing both solace and comfort for its occupants. The engineering highlights of the home add to its readiness. A lift improves openness, while stunned-to-seize windows welcome regular light, making an open and breezy climate the cutting-edge plan. Prevalently decorated in white adds a hint of refinement all through the space. While Halle Berry is known for keeping her hidden life away from the public eye, looks at her rich residence sometimes surface on her Instagram profile. These intriguing pinnacles uncover a moderate-fit kitchen display. Her refined taste, the open-air conveniences are similarly noteworthy, with a private jacuzzi at the back of the house praised by a patio giving direct admittance to the ocean. The outside of the property, it's basically as enamoring as its inside. An open-air pool welcomes unwinding and entertainment, offering an ideal retreat inside the bounds of the occupants. Furthermore, a roof region improves the general allure, giving a flexible space to different exercises. This manor is presently worth about $18 million. Chateau in Hollywood Slopes. This Mediterranean-style home of Halle Berry was bought by her in 1994. She settled on a rambling one section of land in Hollywood Slopes. This manor furnishes an impeccably living involvement in its stunning perspectives on the city, and gorge worked in 1989. The estate went through late redesigns, keeping up with its charm and innovation. The open space configuration spreading over 5,000 FT oozed UD extensive size and complexity. The triple carport improves the streetcape, offering both reasonableness and a bit of refined poise protection, which is vital in this estate, accomplished by situating it away from the road. Thanks for watching this video.